Man, the Wayne County Valley game was good. The boys game, Valley spotted Wayne County 14 points, and then they battled back, and they got within 6 and lost by 10. But good. But you've had some good games over here today. Good girls basketball.
Yeah, there has been a few close ones. Whitehorse and Valley was that game was emotional, exciting all the way down to the end.
This should be an interesting matchup. These two teams have met twice. January 18th, Piute won 51-40, and February 14th, Piute won 40-23. Bryce Valley in that Piute, that game 40-23, they were up 13-11 after a quarter, I believe, if I remember that stat right. And then they just kind of couldn't get going after that. That's been your Zions Bank pregame report for banking designed to help you score more. Zions Bank is for you. And a takeaway by Gleave. Casey Gleave. Left side, Amy Morgan at the high post. They kick it out, three-pointer on the way for King, won't go. Rebound put back up, no. T-Birds working around Gleave, dribble drive penetration. She draws the foul on Rauba.
We did the Region 20 tournament together in Bryce Valley. They delivered on 2 of the best games of the tournament there.
Yeah, those were a couple good games. The Bryce Valley Escalante and the Bryce Valley Milford. Is that what those two were?
I think it was Milford.
Those were good games. Girls got 2 good wins coming into the state tournament. Kinley, Brinkerhoff to Cache Tebbs. Fakes, drives, blocked by Talbot. Ainsley Talbot with the block. Gleave on the breakaway, pushed in the back by Kinley.
It was a good little hesitation head fake move to get by the defenders. Kinley in control in transition.
Looking inside to Gaylor. Gleave looks at the 3, dribbles to the paint, scoops it up with the right hand, going to the left. That's a tough shot across the body. Pulled out there by Bryce Valley. Kinley yo-yos up top. Has an open lane. It's kind of an interesting design there, Tyler. Bryce Valley sets up 4 on the left-hand side, and it isolates Kinley, gives her a lane to the basket on the right.
If you have a player that is good with the dribble drive and can beat their defender one-on-one, may as well space the floor, let them go to work, and see what they can do.
Kinley at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line makes her first. Second as well. Amy Morgan. Gleave. Gaylor at the high post. Bryce Valley in a 2-3 zone. Nice cut by Gleave. Down through the paint. Won't go. Rebound Rauba for Bryce Valley.
It's perfect execution on how to beat the zone. Pass and cut. They get exactly what they want, just not the finish.
Tebbs open for 3. That's going to be wide right. And out of bounds. It's a good look. Definitely a louder, more energetic feel here in the high school. You know, maybe there's not as many people, but because it's a smaller gym, it feels different. Gaylor at the high post. Kicks it to the left wing. 3 rims in and out. It's tipped by Gaylor out of bounds.
Yeah, the small gyms bring a little more intimate atmosphere. We were talking yesterday when we were going into the SVC to set up about how it's about the same capacity, or even less at like Gonzaga at the Kennel, where it feels like such a raucous environment. It's just when you pack everybody in tight.
Kinley Brinkerhoff takes it away, and then she loses it, and then that goes out of bounds off of Ainsley Talbot. 4 turnovers like back to back to back to back right there. We had a game over there today. All those Bryce Valley Tabiona boys. The score was 3-4 at the end of one.
It's the tournament jitters.
Yeah. Rauba sets a good screen. Leach in the paint. Shot up, won't go. Rebound and outlet pass. Taken away by Brinkerhoff. Brinkerhoff splits the defender. She loses the handle and it's taken back away by Ainsley Talbot. Morgan goes through the hands and out of bounds. T-Birds, you can see the jitters. It's just not, they're not smooth. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This state championship basketball brought to you by SUU on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Celebrating over 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A basketball. Providing quality concrete to Piute, Kane, Garfield, and Wayne counties, the mudders at Garfield Ready Mix are the best around.
For big-time banking with home team feel, Zions Bank is for you on the Zions Bank timeout.
And you wonder with the tournament, you get a bunch of random start times, ones that you're not used to. And normally the morning, that can throw you off. But also when you're starting a game at about 8:45, it's been all day. Sometimes you've just been antsy thinking about it. And maybe we see a little bit of that here to start.
Yeah, and Piute's boys, I think they played the first game of the day. So if these girls came to the boys' game at 10 a.m., I don't know if they waited or they only live an hour away. They probably went home and then come back. That's a inbounds to it's blocked out of bounds. That pass was, oh my word, Brady Gates.
And it doesn't seem like that big of a difference. You know, normally you're playing at 7 o'clock. It's like, oh, it's only an hour, 45 minutes later tip. But, I mean, normally you're done with the game, you're heading home and, you know, maybe eating something and going to bed. So it is, you know, throws off your mental and preparation clock.
Kendi Clark into the game for Bryce Valley as Brinkerhoff yo-yos right in the corner back to Leach. She hands to Kendi. Kendi to Brinkerhoff. Brinkerhoff looks for the seam. Leach catches, shoots the open three off the back iron. Chased down by Kendi Clark, and she's out of bounds. Great hustle by Kendi. Amy Morgan, or Ainsley Talbot's there, but she can't reestablish. So Kendi with the hustle gets the possession back for Bryce Valley.
It looked like Talbot tried to establish back, like it was something she was thinking about, but she only hopped in with 1 foot. She needed to establish with both feet.
Leach off the screen from Gates. Clark looking to pass behind the zone. Gates, Leach, one-on-one spins, back out to Gates. Gates loses the handle. Picked up by Morgan. Gleave. Three on the way. It's out of bounds by Morgan.
Nearly 5 minutes in and no field goals. It's just the free throws by Brinkerhoff. So both teams in the half-court offense have yet to get a basket to fall, or the fast break offense, any offense.
So T-Birds come out into a press to try and change their defense at least, see if they can change their momentum. Kinley thought Grace was going to cut back door. Then Kinley takes it away on the other end. Has Tebbs ahead of her. That's a long pass. Cachet comes off the screen, passes a little behind her, and it's taken away by Gaylor. Gleave. Nice cut by Talbot, misses the layup.
It's like they just need one to fall down and see it go through, give them that confidence. I'd imagine once we see one basket, we'll probably see a few others quickly after that, but nobody's been able to get the first one to fall.
Inside out action, great look. Pass into Grace Leach and then back out to Brinkerhoff. Across the point. Morgan, Amy Morgan for 2-point basket. The first field goal comes 6 minutes basically into the first. All tied up at 2. Screen is there. Leach to Brinkerhoff. Inside Kindy Clark. Pass across to Gracie Wiseman off the glass and in. Nice look across the paint.
That's just good basketball. You get it on the low block. Clark realizes she's double teamed. That means somebody has to be open. Patiently turns and finds Wiseman underneath.
And a foul on the shot as Wiseman reaches across Talbot's arm. Ainsley will take a trip to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Ainsley, usually a rock-solid free throw shooter. Brinkerhoff will come out for a breather. Tebbs will set up the offense for Bryce Valley. Looking for a screen. Picks up her dribble at the R. Clark to Leach. Handoff. Tebbs takes it all the way to the rack. Won't go. And rebound foul on Brady Gates. It's the 4th team foul, I believe. Bryce Valley got the look they wanted off the screen. They got Tebbs coming down this left side.
Yeah, and Grace Leach is somebody who scored in double figures for Bryce Valley in both games previously against Piute. So she's had success against this team. She hasn't been able to get going much, but nobody has. So your defense is keeping both teams right in this one.
Gaylor in the paint. Jump ball. Possession will go to the T-Birds. Rauba and Brinkerhoff into the game.
That's 2 fouls on Brady Gates. I believe she fouled out the last game of the Region 20 tournament late in that game as well, so you hope Gates can stay out of foul trouble the rest of the way.
Bank won't go. In fact, it's short off the bottom of the backboard. .24 seconds on the shot clock. Pass down, tipped away as they try to get into Rauba on the low block. Brinkerhoff set the inbounds for Bryce Valley. Pass over the top. That's tipped by Gleave. And jump ball. Possession will go to Bryce Valley.
And that was a really smart play by Gleave. She realized she wasn't going to be able to grab the inbounds pass, so she tipped it over to the other side to try to chase it down, and then good hustle by Grace Leach so that Gleave didn't have a lane to the basket.
They get it into Tebbs, 13 seconds and a foul on Gaylor. Clock continued to run for about a half a second maybe. It's only the 3rd team foul. Brinkerhoff saves it to Leach. Leach to Gates. high off the back iron. Gleave, full court, three-quarter court's not going to go. So 1 quarter play, 4-2, Bryce Valley with the lead. You're watching 1A State Championship Basketball, brought to you by Garcane Propane on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Hey Mom, I'm going to Sydney.
Hello? What about the fridge?
Love cheese? We do too. Come join our team with a generous benefit package and starting wages over $18 an hour. Are you ready to be an employee owner? Great Lakes Cheese and Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packer in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. Again, that's GreatLakesCheese.com. Wishing all athletes good luck in the tournaments and eat more cheese.
This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Windy Mesa Studio on KTTA 8.2. 4-2, T-Birds trail. They've had some great looks at the basket, unable to convert. Little shot in the paint off the back iron. Tebbs with the rebound for Bryce Valley.
If somebody told you at the beginning of the day that the Bryce Valley boys and girls combined for 8 points in the first quarter of their 2 games, but they outscored their teams by a combined 3, would you believe it?
No, it's defensive battles in both the boys and girls games today for Bryce Valley. Into the game for Piute, Kinsley King. Into Gleave, 3 on the way, off the back iron, rebound Brinkerhoff, and a foul on Ainsley Talbot, I believe. Yep. Or first.
Bryce Valley in the last 5 quarters against Piute, their most points they've scored in any of those quarters is 7. So you go back to their last matchup, they went 7 in the first, 6 in the second, 4 in the third, 6 in the fourth, and then 4 today. But today it's their defense that's helped them hold on to the lead.
You know, and that's traditionally Coach Brinkerhoff's forte in the state tournament is defense. Leach with a nice dribble drive penetration. That goes out of bounds off the T-Birds. And so, you know, the legs get tired in state. You've got to play good defense, not rely on your scoring. But yes, the T-Birds have the ability to be more physical, bigger, stronger. Brinkerhoff's 3 won't go. Rebound Morgan for the T-Birds. Gleave 3 rims off. Rebound. That's going to be a foul on Brinkerhoff, her second. It's one of those hustle fouls going for the ball. Wiseman back in. Also Vasquez into the game. Annabella for Brinkerhoff. Coach Brinkerhoff doesn't want Kinley to get her 3rd foul. Tipped away by Annabella Vasquez. Picked up by Brady Gates. Bryce Valley doing a good job on the rebounds, not giving T-Birds second looks. Tebbs picks up her dribble, gives it into Wiseman. To Gates, off the glass, won't go. Wiseman with the rebound again gets it. Wiseman up. Blocked. Talbot on the breakaway. And a foul on Grace Leach. Or Morgan, Amy Morgan, sorry.
Yeah, we just haven't seen a lot of mishaps defensively. Neither team has had any breakdowns, and then they've been sharp on not allowing any second chance points. Bryce Valley just had a chance, multiple looks at it, not able to convert, but that was one of the few chances on second opportunities.
Talbot on the high post, hits Gleave, cutting back door, shot won't go, rebound. Great box out by Grace Leach. Not giving that second chance to the T-Birds. Annabella Vasquez. In the Wiseman standing there. She has both feet. She almost looked like she's positioned like she's going to be out of the key, but her heels are in the paint. And they get her for 3 seconds.
Some turnovers have been self-inflicted. Some have been, because of great defense. I feel like the beginning of the game there was a lot more self-inflicted, and it's now turned into just great defense.
3 on the way. Got it! Bryce Canyon City 3 for Kennedy King. Puts the T-Birds up 5-4. And a reach in on King. Brinkerhoff in for Gates. Bounce pass into Brinkerhoff. In a low-scoring game like this, though, one basket is a big deal.
That's exactly right. A 1-point lead is more like a 6-point lead.
Vasquez catches, shoots the 3, bangs it in. Bryce Canyon City 3. Annabella Vasquez
comes in off the bench and does what she can do so well. Gets things going offensively for the Mustangs.
We saw that in the region tournament. Great post move by Gaylor. Ties it back up at 7s. Nice entry pass, nice drop step by Gaylor. Gets to the basket for the T-Birds. Leach to Brinkerhoff. High screen, kicks to Vasquez, looks at the 3, dribbles in, shot blocked by Gaylor. Ahead to Gleave. Gleave on Leach. Back out, 3 on the way, long two for Ainsley Talbot.
And once those scoring juices get flowing, you can see it gets a little bit momentum. You see, okay, maybe there isn't actually a lid on the basket. And
right,
we've seen 4 field goals made in the last minute and a half when we only saw 2 in the first 12 minutes, 11 minutes.
Inbounds to Leach. She picks up her dribble, gives to Tebbs. Rice Valley working the perimeter, looking for that open roll, that open look. Corner 3, won't go. Rebound Brinkerhoff. A foul on Kaisley King.
That's 4 team fouls on Piute, so the next time they pick up a foul, it'll be free throws for Bryce Valley. They're 2 for 2 today at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. You have to think that'll be an opportunity for them if they can draw some more fouls to cash in on some easy points.
Tebbs brings it across. Bryce Valley trails by 2, 9-7. Brinkerhoff. Wiseman with the rebound, the putback, ties it back up. Wiseman.
She's got 4 points off the bench, so provided a little bit of a spark in a game that the scoring is rare to come by. She's helped out.
And a nice little jumper for Amy Morgan. Okay, let's play a little Fabrats trivia. This is going to be the hardest question of the day. Fabrats, family-friendly YouTube. What year and is the 55? I can't even ask the question. What year is the 55 Chevy? Send in the year to uhsslive@gmail.com. Win a Fabrats shirt from Fabrats. We're going to have like maybe the fifth one that comes in. The fifth one to answer that correct.
Might be a trick question.
Yeah. Right wing King looks in, taken away by Grace Wiseman. 1:21 to go in the first half. Brinkerhoff pushes the tempo to the baseline, back out. Tebbs, a screen from Wiseman, looks. Brinkerhoff catches, shoots the three off the front of the iron. Rebound comes back out to her. Their feet kind of got tangled up. Coach Brinkerhoff calls the timeout. We'll take one as well. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon Mule Days on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
JCI Billing in Tropic, Utah, Utah's premier billing service for EMS. New owners Holly and Brandon Baugh and their staff want to wish the Mustangs success.
For game-winning banking with a home team feel, Zion's Bank is for you. or 56 seconds in the first half. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Tebbs, Leach tries to go back door, passes behind. Cache Tebbs out of bounds.
Yeah, Leach was kind of falling over, so she had to get rid of it quick. If she didn't throw it out of bounds, may have been called for a travel, but she's getting a little sped up.
King travels in the paint. She shuffled her feet as she came down the paint. All right, we've got 4 answers. Brinkerhoff in. Inbounds to Brinkerhoff. Pushing the temple, full speed layup, fouled. That'll put her to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
She got the game started. The only points of the first about 6 minutes were at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line from Brinkerhoff, so she's already 2 for 2.
Brinkerhoff made her first. So we had 3 emails and then 2 came in at the same time. Basically, Brinkerhoff misses. Rebound. Clark. Brinkerhoff spins back to the middle. Tebbs looks at the 3. Leach. Brinkerhoff pulls in the paint. Fouled with 3 seconds to go. So Yolanda Cowan, Heidi Sudwicks, and makes that one. I'm trying to straighten all this out. Oh, I've only got 4. The other one's not an answer. Misses the second. That's going to do it for the first half. All knotted up at 11s after 2 quarters of play. Hang with us for your Southern Utah University halftime report after this. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on TeamHive.live.
Joe Dolan Auto Body is a proud supporter of Piute High School athletics. Located in Cirqueville, Joe Dolan Auto Body can help with dents, scratches, paint jobs, and more. Give Joe a call today at 435-577-2442. Good luck, Region 20 teams.
JT Steel is a custom steel fabricator. It all began with a $2,000 job in 1983, from large projects like the BYU baseball stadium to a customer that needs an angle with a couple holes. Owner and Garfield County Commissioner Jerry Taylor wishes all teams success.
Junction is your ATV destination, located in the middle of the Piute ATV trail system with the beautiful Beaver Mountains to the west and the Monroe Mountains to the east, and world-class trout fishing just minutes away. Wishing the T-Birds success.
The town of Kingston proudly supports all Piute High School athletes. Best of luck to all the hard-working Region 20 teams in the tournament games. Go Thunderbirds.
Welcome out to Richfield High School for your Southern Utah University halftime report. You're watching the Piute High School cheerleaders, the 1A state champion cheer squad. Got a defensive battle going on here, Tyler.
It really is quite the defensive battle. I mean, you look at Bryce Valley, Kinley Brinkerhoff doesn't have a field goal, but she's tied for the leading scorer for the Mustangs with her 4 points.
Yeah, and Annabella Vasquez with that huge Bryce Canyon City 3. And for the T-Birds, Kennedy King with 3 points at Bryce Canyon City 3. Cameron Gaylor with 2. Amy Morgan with 4. And Ainsley Talbot with 2. Also, Gracie Wiseman with 4 points for Bryce Valley. So not a lot of scoring, but some really pretty good defense. I feel like rebounding-wise, Bryce Valley has done a great job defensively, not allowing the T-Birds second chance opportunities.
Yeah, it's been really clean defensively from Bryce Valley, and that when you're trying to pull a quote-unquote upset or based on the seeding, a lot of times that's going to come down to maximizing your possessions, taking care of the ball, and not allowing Piute the extra chances.
We'll take one quick break and be back with the Bryce Valley cheerleaders after this.
It's time for championship basketball, and Lamb Excavating, located in Orderville, Utah, wishes all teams the best of luck in the postseason. Lamb Excavating can help you with all of your excavation needs, from gravel to chip seal and any other excavating. No job is too big or too small. Give Darwin and the boys a call, 435-648-2318. Now let's play some ball.
Your Bryce Valley cheerleaders, as we wrap up the Southern Utah University halftime report. What have they got to do, Tyler, to either team? What's your second half strategy if you're Coach Westwood?
Yeah, I think for Piute, you're doing a great job defensively. You got to keep that up. I just think attacking and trying to go in transition. A few of their baskets have come just because of transition, and maybe it starts on the defensive end. You put a little bit more pressure, maybe go a little full court, and we've seen a lot of easy baskets today have come that way.
And Piute is a good transition team. They're strong. They can finish. So I like that if they can make that adjustment. For Bryce Valley, they've got to stay on the defense and continue to hold the T-Birds off the boards. Bryce Valley's not a team that's going to come out and put up 40 points and a half. It's just not going to happen. So if they can continue to hold the T-Birds down defensively and keep their score down, they have got a legitimate chance. All righty, folks, this has been your Southern Utah University halftime. SUU has an average class size of 21 people. Come soar with us at SUU, suu.edu.
Last Chance Lumber is located in Circleville, Utah and specializes in custom rough cut lumber. They offer quality products at fair prices. Contact Scott Dalton today at 435-231-3263 for your next order. Go T-Birds! The town of Marysville wishes all participating teams good luck in the postseason tournaments. Located in Piute County, Marysville is known for its various ATV trails and gorgeous scenery. They host many annual events with activities for the whole family. Go Thunderbirds!
Are you looking for a way to bring character and brilliance to your home? Morgan Builders is proud to offer premium accent and security lighting. Our lighting solutions are fully customizable, tailored to suit your unique style and preferences. For a free quote, call Lynn Morgan today at 435-616-5035.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, featuring arena events including ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Bren Hill, and the premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
This play-by-play sportscast is brought to you by Myers Family Dental. A better life starts with a beautiful smile. Located in Circleville, Utah, Myers Family Dental is a proud supporter of Piute High School athletics. Good luck, Thunderbirds.
Panguitch Drug Store on Main Street in Panguitch has provided pharmacy services for over 100 years and 4 generations. Refill your prescriptions online at drugstorewest.com or give them a call at 435-676-2212.
Do you like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Panguitch City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Panguitch Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Panguitch City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
Piute County Special Service District 1 provides community services to all of Piute County. Bookmobile, recreation, waste management, EMS, and school support. Wishing the T-Birds success.
Precise Tax and Accounting located in Cedar City. They are a full-service CPA firm focusing on small business and individual tax preparation and planning. They also offer services in bookkeeping, payroll processing, business consulting, and business structuring.
Proud of you for never drinking underage.
Rocky Mountain Fencing, located in Panguitch, has been serving southern Utah for over 20 years. Owner Marquet Engelstead is a proud supporter of Region 20. Give Marquet a call today, 435-463-1659.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sound of skates gliding across smooth ice, adding to the soundtrack of winter in Bryce. With the unveiling of the Bryce Canyon Ice Ribbon. The Ice Ribbon offers a meandering path with music echoing through the pines. Ruby's Inn provides crowd-pleasing activities that include ice skating, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing, with equipment rentals on site. Book now at ruby'sinn.com.
At State Bank of Southern Utah, we're not just your bank, we're your partners in financial success. With personalized service and a commitment to your goals, we're here for you every step of the way. State Bank of Southern Utah, where relationships matter.
If you are buying or refinancing a home, did you know you can request your own title company? Keep business local and request security title for all your title, closing, and escrow needs. Travis and Hillary wish all team success in the postseason tournaments.
Stage Stop Station has all of your traveling needs. Stop by our Route 12 grill for a homemade burger and fries, or for fresh south of the border Mexican cuisine.
Stan's Mark and Piute Trail RV Park is your one-stop shopping for gas, groceries, and camping supplies in Circleville. Let's go T-Birds.
Tropic Utah is your destination, located in the middle of 5 national and 4 state parks with other recreation areas to see as well. With more hiking, biking, horseback riding, canyoneering, and adventure than you can do in a lifetime, Tropic has lots of options for lodging and dining. Hope to see you soon in Tropic.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back. Second half action. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com. Bryce Valley ball to start the second half. Brinkerhoff with the layup, won't go. Rebound Leach, and it's taken away, or not Leach, Gleave, and it's taken away, going the other direction. Tebbs to Leach, right wing. Dribbles into the middle, gives to Brinkerhoff, set, shoots the three off the back iron. Rebound, Gleave for the T-Birds. Coach Westwood says, slow it up. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, Tyler. I've got some Bloods custom meat jerky over there. We're going to give 3 winners because there's 3 that sent them in at the same time. Another miss by the T-Birds. So you can just choose a Fab Rat shirt or a package of Bloods Custom Meats Jerky. Okay?
Oof, that's a tough choice.
So Asa, Bradford, Priscilla Morgan, and Heidi Sudwicks all send it in at the same time. So you guys come to the broadcast booth and you can choose jerky or a Fab Rat shirt. Brinkerhoff in the corner, looks in to Rauba. Jump ball possession will go to the T-Birds.
And this has been a really slow-paced game from what we're used to seeing. You mentioned earlier, Coach Brinkerhoff and Bryce Valley, they're accustomed to winning with defense. That's more of their style, and that's similar with Piute. Both teams content to just work around in the half court, and so not a lot of possessions, and as we're seeing, not a ton of points.
Let's say a foul on the ground. Yeah, not a lot of points.
I wonder if you're Piute, and maybe on paper you're the better team or the previous matchups you've won. If you try to maybe speed it up, it may not be your style, but if you can throw Bryce Valley a little bit off of their style.
Nice job. They get it down to Gleave on the low block. She gets it up off the glass and in. Her first bucket of the game. Brinkerhoff loses the handle. It's taken away by Morgan. Morgan's fouled by Brinkerhoff. That's going to be her 3rd foul.
Seeing that right there is a little bit of what we're talking about, where you have pressure at the half-court line as opposed to just letting Bryce Valley walk it all the way up and then get into an offense with 22 seconds or so on the shot clock. You create a little bit of pressure and you get a fast break opportunity.
Morgan makes her first from Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Second as well. Largest lead of the game. Brinkerhoff.
For either team.
Yeah.
First time that the game's been outside of one possession.
A lot of contact there. Coach Brinkerhoff right in the official's ear and wanted the call. And Coach Brinkerhoff still in his ear. .14 seconds on the shot clock. High screen. Tebbs loses the handle, picked up by Morgan. Morgan pushes it ahead. It's loose. It's going to be out of bounds off of Bryce Valley. Gleave pulls up, 18-foot jumper, right wing, buries it. 4 points in the third quarter for Gleave.
She's the leading scorer for the T-Birds. Nothing going in the first half for her, but she comes out, get a little warm-up shots at halftime, and she's able to find the bottom of the net. 6-0 run in the third quarter.
Leach, high screen from Wiseman. Wiseman rolls to the basket. Takes the open three off the glass, won't go. Rebound Tebbs. If she catches that attack, she had a seam all the way to the basket. She pulls it back out. Brinkerhoff to Tebbs. Gives to Leach. Leach takes it down the middle, won't go. Rebound Wiseman. Amy Morgan with the takeaway. Saved inbounds, tied up. Possession will go to Bryce Valley.
Some of the easiest baskets come on second chance opportunities. It's when the ball's fumbled around, the defense isn't set, everybody's just going after a loose ball, and there was a couple opportunities for Bryce Valley. If they catch it, turn, Wiseman got it, looked out to the perimeter, and the whole defense shifted. She had a lane to the basket as well.
Yeah, 'cause she was right under the basket.
So 2 opportunities, and they're getting offensive rebounds. It's important to cash in on those opportunities.
Leach will give it up to Brinkerhoff. A high-low post. Kindy on the high post. Grace Wiseman she flashes high. Then on the low block, Tebbs looks in. Around the perimeter, Brinkerhoff left side. 6 unanswered points from the T-Birds. Brinkerhoff loses the handle. It's picked up by Wiseman. Brinkerhoff long three. Trying to avoid the shot clock violation there. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on TeamHive.live.
Utah Independent Bank, locally owned with branches to serve you in Beaver, Salina, Monroe, and Milford. Our loan officers and staff are ready to serve you for all your banking needs. Bank with people you know and trust. Get custom banking with custom ideas and custom solutions at Utah Independent Bank.
This is the moment. You're here. Where you belong, you belong, you belong.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Trust your smile to Cody Wilson. Located in Cedar City, Wilson Orthodontics creates a fun, efficient environment while perfecting your smile. Schedule an appointment today, 435-586-8980.
Windy Mesa Studios in Panguitch is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
For game-winning banking with home team feel, Zion's Bank is for you. His jump ball. Possession will now go to T-Birds. Or it'll stay with the T-Birds, I should say, huh? Amy Morgan tied up in the trap. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. The state championship basketball brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese on TeamHive.live KSL Sports.
The Piute County Chamber of Commerce welcomes you to the greatest playground in central Utah. Many recreation opportunities are found with horseback riding, hiking, rock hounding, river rafting, and of course ATVing. Come and enjoy Piute County. Go T-Birds.
At State Bank of Southern Utah, we're not just your bank, we're your partners in financial success. With personalized service and a commitment to your goals, we're here for you every step of the way. State Bank of Southern Utah, where relationships matter.
For banking that helps you stay in the game, no matter where you are, Zions Bank is for you. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and a takeaway as the pass is too hard to handle for the T-Birds.
Coach Brinkerhoff called that timeout, and that possession, they brought out the pressure, extended it. Westwood called the timeout to respond, and the Mustangs get a turnover after that.
Wiseman. Bryce working around the perimeter. Gates, Leach for three. Got it! Bryce, Canyon City 3. Grace Leach, her first 3 of the game. She averages 8 points a game, and defensively, the T-Birds have done a great job. She cuts that lead to 3. And the foul on Wiseman as King slashes to the baskets.
I mentioned it before, but Grace Leach had 2 great games against Piute in the previous 2 matchups. She was really the main player that hurt Piute. So you have to imagine that she was a main focus in the scouting report and looking to slow her down.
Lob over the top to Morgan. Great defense as Kindy Clark steps in front of the pass and takes it away. 17-14, Bryce Valley trails by 3. Wiseman at the high post, back to Leach. Cutting across the screen, Kindy Clark flashes high, Wiseman comes right side. Gates to Leach at the high post. Tebbs looks. Clark, 6 seconds, Gates. Kindy Clark for 3 off the back iron, rebound Wiseman. And I believe that's going to be a box-out rebound on Talbot.
It is, and a lot of the Piute players or fans may be looking around thinking, but Wiseman's entitled to go up and grab the rebound, and once she left her feet, Talbot just backed up into her, which caused her to go down. So naturally, it looks like one of those over-the-back fouls, but if she goes straight up, she is entitled to do that.
Left-hand dribble drive penetration by Leach. And as the foul, offensive foul. Well, wait, he called that on.
They called it on
one
I thought they called it on Leach on a charge.
But he held up one finger, not 4, didn't he? I don't know. But that's I think that was the right call. I was just trying to.
I wonder, because one would be Cache Tebbs. Maybe she was off ball and pushed her defender out of the way to clear space, maybe.
Reach in on Cache.
That'll be free throws. 5 team fouls on the Mustangs.
Yeah, that's a big. Put her Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for King. And the clock still hasn't got those fouls adjusted right. I believe King makes her first. A rebound and a foul by Kindy Clark on the putback. Gleave will go to the line.
We talked about how some of your easiest looks come on offensive rebounds, and that time right there you see the ball just gets tipped around, and Gleave finds herself standing right under the basket, does a good spin move, and goes back to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Glebe misses the first. Second one up, it's hard as well. So that's a lucky break for Bryce Valley. T-Birds go 1 of 4 from the foul line. That trip down the floor. Gates. Tebbs has that pass taken away. Glebe, an intentional foul. So, 2-shot foul for Glebe, and they will get the ball back.
And you see, obviously the intent to just slow down the fast break. It wasn't anything malicious, the contact per se, but it was clearly, an intentional foul where she just kind of
it was the right call. What people don't understand there is 0 for 4 for Glebe. Brady Gates had never played basketball before she came to Bryce Valley, so there's just basketball awareness that sometimes you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. 3 on the way, got it. Glebe. She misses 4 in a row from the foul line, but she bangs in that Bryce Canyon City 3 to put the largest lead of the game for the T-Birds, 7, 21-14. And that's just, Tebbs loses the handle on the contact and goes out of bounds. Morgan. King back to Morgan. High post Gaylor. Morgan. King for 3. Got it! Bryce Canyon City 3. Casey. Kennedy King. Her second of the game. This is 1A State Championship Basketball brought to you by Larry H. Miller, Utah Summer Games.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
Off the timeout for banking that helps you power forward. Zion's Bank is for you. 23 seconds to go in the third. Bryce Valley trails by 10. The T-Birds a travel as the T-Birds have gone out to a 13-3 run in the third.
Yeah, Bryce Valley cut it to 3. Piute started 6-0 in the third. Then the big 3 from Grace Leach brought it to a 1-possession game, but right back a 7-0 run thanks to 2 quick threes.
Gaylor to King. Bryce Canyon City 3, her third of the game. 27-14, this state championship basketball brought to you by Ruby's Inn on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
Blood's Custom Meat is the answer when the question is where should you go for your meat processing. From beef to wild game, Lane Blood and his crew can take care of any of your custom meat needs.
Brown Brothers Construction offers a wide variety of construction and excavation services. We offer standard and decorative colored concrete to South Central Utah and Northern Arizona. We are excited to announce our concrete pumping service to Kane County, Utah and Coconino County, Arizona. We look forward to our next pour with you. Brown Brothers' success is a direct result of our dedicated and talented employees. If you're looking for a fun and fulfilling employment opportunity, join our team today. Everyone at Brown Brothers Construction wishes all athletes the best of luck in the postseason.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit brycecanyoncityut.gov.
Start the fourth quarter. It's Bryce Valley ball and a travel by Grace Leach. This state championship basketball brought to you by the University of Utah on TeamHive.live, KTTA 8.1, KSLSports.com. Morgan and a foul.
This Piute offense came alive thanks to the Bryce Canyon City three. They hit 3 threes in the final minute and 15 seconds of the third quarter. Scored 9 points in that span after only 17 in the first 31 minutes. Or 23 minutes. I don't know math.
Yeah. Tebbs takes it away. Tipped by Gates to Vasquez. Leach left side. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Chicken Lights and Chrome Truck Show in Panguitch on KSLSports.com.
Bryce Canyon Inn and Pizza with new, comfortable, clean rooms and the best pizza around. McLean and Marilee Meekum and Tyson and Casey Brinkerhoff want to invite you to come and stay and enjoy a home-cooked meal.
Oscar and Christine Ward with Bryce Canyon Scenic Tours and Shuttle Service, offering tours, bike rentals, and transportation throughout the Bryce Canyon country area, are proud to support the Bryce Valley Mustangs.
Danny, Wendy, Waylon, and Cammie Brinkerhoff invite you to come relax and enjoy life at a slower pace. Surround yourself with some of nature's most breathtaking scenery on their quiet farm surrounded by Bryce Canyon National Park and the Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
Zions Bank timeout. For big-time banking with Home Team Field, Zions Bank is for you. Grace Leach with the missed three. Rebound for the T-Birds. Gaylor. Gleave slices down the paint with the left hand.
That's an impressive finish from Gleave. She's got to worry about carving up the defense, getting to the hoop, and then with the left. Not a great angle, too, but she snuck it in.
Leach. I like the penetration from Leach. On that one, she misses the shot, but Gleaves ahead to King. Morgan. Morgan drives in, kicks it back out. Gleave for three, off the back iron, tipped out by Gaylor. Be Bryce Valley ball. Tebbs dribbles down the right side, kicks it back to Vasquez. Down the paint for Brinkerhoff, won't go. Gaylor with the rebound. Outlet pass to Gleave. Gleave ahead. Oh, and Brinkerhoff just couldn't get stopped as
she was trailing the ball initially and almost poked it out from behind, but then just kept running. Couldn't stop and ran right in to King.
And they give her the intentional foul on that one. So Kennedy King makes the first from Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. She missed the second.
She made both.
They didn't give it to her on the scoreboard, did they?
They did. Yeah, they're quick on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I'm like asleep at the wheel, I guess. Lob over the top. Rebound Tebbs. Three on the way, won't go. Rebound Gaylor. Gleave slices down the paint. Misses. Brinkerhoff up the right side. Tebbs to Leach.
Bryce Valley has just one field goal in the last 11 minutes.
Blocked out of the air.
It's tough to think that the Piute defense could tighten up much more than what they did in the first half, but somehow they've only allowed 3 second-half points.
Yeah, the Piute defense has been stifling, to say the least, and a foul will send Grace Leach to the free throw line. Leach makes her first. That's the first point in the fourth quarter and only the fourth in the second half for Bryce Valley.
And Grace Leach has all of them.
Makes them both. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This state championship basketball brought to you by Lamb Excavating on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Bryce Park Place, beneath the crimson peaks of Bryce Canyon, offers cozy cottages for you to lay your head. With Bryce Canyon to the west and Kodachrome State Park to the east, savor the surrounding beauty and peaceful serenity.
Bryce Canyon Subway wants to thank the Region 20 teams for their business this past season. If you're looking for a great summer job with competitive wages and flexible hours, call Cherish or Lucene at 435-834-5888.
Camille Bagley with High Country Realty for over 25 years, helping buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give her a call and turn your dream into an address. BuyHighCountry.com.
Cannonville, Utah, located in the heart of Keller Country from Bryce Canyon National Park to Grosvenor's Arch, there is more beauty to see than you can fit into one trip. Cannonville, your adventure headquarters. Go Mustangs!
For banking that'll help you stay in the game no matter where you are, Zions Bank is for you. Baseline to Morgan. Amy Morgan. to Ainsley Talbot. To King. 3. Brady Gates with the rebound for Bryce Valley. It's going to go out of bounds. MBT Bird ball. Skip pass underneath. That's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the T-Birds, Kaisley King. Cameron Gaylor and Casey Gleave check back in for the T-Birds.
Look at Bryce Valley scoring. At least they've had some balanced scoring. They've got 6 points from the three-point line, 6 points from the free throw line, and 4 points from two-point range.
Brinkeroff gets the high screen, attacks the basket. Nice attack for Brinkeroff.
There we got perfect 6 in each category now.
That's a good stat, Tyler. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We're watching state championship basketball brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services and Chad Lyman.
Canyon Trail Rides is a family-owned business providing a unique experience on the back of a horse or sure-footed mule. To see the spectacular scenery of Bryce Zion and Grand Canyon North Rim National Parks. To make reservations, please visit our website, canyonrides.com.
For banking that helps you power forward, Zions Bank is for you. Zions Bank, timeout. Appreciate Zions Bank supporting high school athletics. Bryce Valley in a 1-3-1 full court press. Causes a turnover. Hey, one stop at a time. Offense, defense substitution for Bryce Valley.
We've seen the full court pressure cause some trouble for Piute. They've had back-to-back turnovers.
Yeah, it's really just a 7-possession game.
They've scored on their last possession. We'll see if they can go back-to-back, and then from there.
T-Bird ball. Nice takeaway. Mia Barna is number 11. Who made that one?
Kaisley King.
Kaisley King.
I
was writing Mia Barna down. Two-shot foul coming for Tebbs. Cachet averages 7 points a game, and the T-Birds have done a great job just keeping her shut down. And it's the physicality, the physical defense, that style that the T-Birds play really affects Bryce Valley. Tebbs with the lane violation. She knew it was off the mark before anybody, and she thought, I'll just grab that real quick. 33-19. Morgan with the travel, and Bryce Valley gets another opportunity here. Jumper for Kindy Clark won't go. A rebound, Gleave. Outlet pass to Gaylor. Back to Morgan. Gives it to Gleave to Gaylor. Coach Westwood's like, pull it out, run the time. Let's use it to our advantage. Down to Ainsley Talbot. Almost taken away, and then a foul. That'll reset the shot clock.
Just the third team foul, so we'll get into the bonus until 2 more.
Lob over the top to Morgan. The shot clock resets on the foul. Bounce pass taken away by Brinkerhoff. Splits the defenders and swatted away by Gaylor.
Piute, assuming the result holds, will go on to play Rich, who just took care of Monticello. And in similar fashion as well, Monticello only had 1 second half point, I believe, so both teams with a strong defensive outing.
Brinkerhoff on the inbounds. Yeah, that should be a good matchup, Rich and Piute. Shot clock didn't reset. Brinkerhoff to Leach. Drives in. Got it. No, rims off. I thought that dropped through. It came out.
You've watched
straight.
a lot of basketball today, Mike.
I've been watching too much basketball. Don't panic. She didn't make it. I swear it rolled. It must have rolled out and come over the front of the. It looked like it went right down through the net.
It was the fact that she even got it up there and the spin that it had on it.
Brinkerhoff steps in front of the pass and lays it up and scores. Again, Brinkerhoff with the takeaway.
Rice Valley, they're a little too late, but they found a little bit of a rhythm and
in that
able
zone
to score.
or that press. Tebbs takes it strong. At the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Tebbs. Oh. Makes the second.
Tacey Morgan gets the 2 on the other end.
14 and a half seconds to go in the ball game. 35-22, T-Bird ball. They can just run out the clock. A foul. Well, there's no harm in the foul, just the out of bounds play, no foul shots.
I'm surprised the official didn't swallow his whistle on that one. Just 3 seconds left. It wasn't anything egregious.
All righty, folks. You're watching 1A State Championship basketball, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services Chad Lyman on KSLSports.com. Hang with us. We'll be back after this with the Ruby's In postgame report and highlight.